Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Yee yee yee. We're back for another live stream session, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who've never watched the channel before, we're gonna go over my spiel in just a second here. I gotta get this one little thing set up right here, right quickly, and then that way we can get moving on to what we are trying to do and accomplish here. Have we done it? Yes, we have. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna keep this page open just in case. I'm worried every once in a while I will be in a situation where for some reason the chat is disactivated for me. I remember other times other people were able to do it. So I keep it. Basically, what I do is I keep I keep my phone open so that it's open to that page where I'm live streaming, so I can see myself, and also I can see and I can get feedback from you guys as to whether or not the volume's doing good. So I'm going to raise the volume a couple decibels today. Say 10 decibels. I'm going to see what that does. There's a bit of phasing going on. I think it's a microphone issue, but again, we're going to try to keep working on that. Guys, welcome to the channel. Let's get started here today. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who are confused about what this channel is about, I've never seen this channel, I'm going to go over it real quick, go over my spiel. The channel is about 4 things. And the live stream is broken down, well, it's about 4 things. And the first 2 things involve the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. Well, technically individual parts, but so the first part is the practice session. It is where I practice, you practice, and we practice together so that we can get better at our principal instrument, which is the guitar, to move from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The second thing is basically that part is broken down, the practice session. If I can just go over real quick what that's about. It's about us, well, we're obviously practicing together and trying to get better, but the structure of it is going to be basically, we do the warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, doing different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we're going to do for promotional uses on the channel. All those things, like I said before, are an effort to get from the intermediate to the expert level of guitar playing and every step in between. And the second part of the session, obviously, which plays into that, is building off that practice session by going right into the improvisational section, where I will be improving live on the session. And you can judge me, let me know if I'm doing good, let me know if I'm doing bad, let me know if I'm doing okay. You can even suggest and give me different influencers or different techniques or different methods that will help me understand the logic of the fretboard more, if you'd like to. That's what comment section are for. You have my, my Instagram and my Facebook accounts are very much readily available to anybody who would like to DM me about those things as well, which would be great. It's much help, and it's my hope at a certain point you would feel comfortable and confident enough to where you can use the backing tracks that I have available in the playlist of my section of my channel, which again I did not make. But they're open licensing things so that people can use them to play against them. You can record yourself doing it. It's my hope that you will share the link with me after posting it to YouTube. And then at the very least, I can talk about it on the channel so we can talk about and discuss how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do collectively to get better at attacking the fretboard from an improvisational perspective. It's a very helpful skill. It's one of the most important skills I believe that any musician should have because it requires that you use all those skills that you have in real time and be able to understand the composition that's playing behind you, whether you're playing with a new band or writing new music. It prevents writer's block. It also helps you think on your feet. It's a good thing that you should have for your brain. And all of those things are used to do the third thing. And the third thing is about me creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X. It's about me uploading music that I'm going to record and make daily. Well, mostly make daily, but recording I will record sometimes because I will be singing and songwriting on a lot of these things. I will be writing guitar parts and doing things of that nature. So 100% of the stuff that I'm posting, that I will be posting, is stuff for me to get better. 90% of the music that I'll be putting out there was just music from me, myself, and my own personal projects, whereas the 10% of that will be broken down to music I create for other people who are looking for new music, and other individuals who are working in the short film industry who are also looking for different sounds, different scores, or different sound designing projects and things of that nature. So if any of that sounds good to you, basically the fourth thing is, I should say this really quickly, so the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if I get comments in real time about things that can change about the channel, things that cost no money, those are things I can fix right away. But sometimes I'll get suggestions about lighting or things I can put up in the background. And obviously those are things I'd like to change, but those require a monetary sort of source of revenue. And as I've spent, as I said, over $1,000 trying to build this thing already with stuff that I've had to purchase and things that I've had to make myself, or things that like the amp, the audio interface, plus some of the software that I'm using especially for my Mac. You know, it adds up. So again, I ask people to help me out in the freest way possible. Obviously, I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If there's anything that I'm doing that sounds cool or fun or interesting, or you just want to see a guy accomplish his goals of getting to the next level, subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. Let's talk about this and let's build this thing together. You know, I'm building this thing. I'm going to build this thing regardless. But, you know, with your help, it can happen more quickly, which is what I usually say at the very end. But I'm not going to say that right now. So we're going to get right into the second part. Because I don't have enough subscribers at this particular point in time, and I don't have enough subscribers to get with the YouTube partnership program, nor do I have enough to get involved with the Amazon affiliate program, I ask people to donate to the channel. That's my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee if you'd like to make a donation. Again, you don't have to. The whole idea of the channel is me making it net zero for you, which means it's at no cost to you and at no cost to me. I'm hoping that that will be an option soon. However, I do not have the subscribers necessary for that, and I'm hoping that more people will subscribe to my channel because they are believing in what I'm trying to build here. So the second thing is if you'd like to help from a financial perspective in an indirect way, you can get involved using my cryptocurrency referral links. They work like a refer a friend program at the bank. You sign up. You use my referral links to sign up. They will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of what you get if you signed up by yourself. But whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off trading fees, whatever it is that they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the channel, that is how it helps. Again, I'm not a financial analyst. This isn't financial advice. And I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I am sharing my passion of music with you. And I like to trade cryptocurrency. Some people like it, some people don't. Maybe you try it, you sign up, you subscribe, you read, you do your own research. Maybe you just find out it's not for you. That happens. It's okay. And if it's just not for you, it's just not for you. But, you know, if you want to help out with the channel in an indirect way, that's an indirect financial way. That's another way you can help out. But really, the last thing I'll say before we get started here is the second easiest way, but the third thing I'll talk about. The easiest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all the other platforms. Like not only subscribing to me on YouTube, but I'm available on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not active on TikTok. I'm not as active on TikTok because I have some things up there. I'm not very active. I'm not active at all on Twitch, which I'm hoping to be this weekend. But I am active on Facebook and Instagram. But helping me by subscribing to me across all platforms will inevitably help me get the traffic I need to build this channel correctly. So helping me by subscribing to those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. Let's get started here today. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and post some of these things in the chat section. So the first thing I'm going to post is my Ko-fi account. So for those of you who want to make a donation, again, you don't have to. But if you think anything that I'm doing is worthwhile, it would be nice to kind of, if people would want to donate. But again, like I said, my whole spiel, my whole thing is, at least for the live stream part, is my job is to make this as free for you guys as I'm trying to make it as possible. The one thing I find is a huge turnoff is when people have to pay for stuff that during a time period where I know for a fact people are struggling. So, you know, if you have an extra $1 or $2 or $5 or whatever you want to donate to the channel, you can do that. If you just decide you don't want to, look, don't. You don't have to. But if you could, just go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the video. That'd be helpful. Let me go ahead and type this into the channel. So here's my Ko-fi account. Here is a link. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick because I really want to get started here today, guys. I apologize for that. Again, you do not have to do anything you guys don't want to do. Here is a copy of the Lick of the Week for those of you who want to go ahead and start looking at that. Here is the Lick of the Week. And obviously, we got to seal this with this. Happy Friday, y'all. There we go. Boom. I'm going to post this pin message. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. We did it. Let's get it going, guys. I'm going to turn on the metronome. We're going to start it here today. We're going to start with the warm-ups. Starting at, we're at 90 beats per minute for this one. Again, guys, let me know about the sound quality. I'm trying to do my best to get it working, but again, it's just going to wait till it's going to have to wait till I get the stand, which I'm purchasing for next month. Again, it's another purchase I have to make for the channel, but it's an important purchase in order for me to get the OBS working correctly, and I think it's necessary. So let's get right to this exercise using our. It's really more of a alternate picking exercise. Yeah, but it's trying to keep all our fingers down and trying not to muffin top, which is a term that I didn't coin, but I repurposed for this particular instrument because it applies and it makes sense. When your fingers are as thick as the fingers that I have, they will spill over onto the other strings. I'm a huskier guy, so I have that same issue in just real life. But again, when you unintentionally mute strings, it makes it difficult for you to play songs that sound good. Okay? Muting is obviously something you want to have as intentionally as possible. And I don't use one of those straps up here. Okay, I'm not recording. That doesn't make sense to me. I want to play a sound that people can hear that's a clear sound, that's not a distorted sound. But again, let's get right to it, guys. 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Happy Friday. I did have a few strings that I skipped. I had a little issue at the beginning, but it sounded pretty clean to me on my end. Let me know what you think. We're going to get right into, we're going to move this up to 105 beats per minute. We're going to start working on the John Petrucci Bited the Mosquito style exercise, guys. Yay! Hooray! Let's do it. Shout out all you guys for being here today. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't done so already, if you could take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very, very helpful. Let's go. That was probably one of the cleaner ones that I've ever done. So shout out to me for being awesome. Let's give myself a round of applause here. I gotta make myself feel better. It's good to see you guys. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I'm on live stream. In any case, guys, let's get right to the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. It's good to see you guys. Happy Friday. If you haven't done so already, I would very much love for you to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. If you choose not to, I understand. But, you know, thank you for being here anyway. It's very helpful. I love it. So, and hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully we're learning together. We're going to do this together, guys. Let's get right to it. Let's see if I can get right here in the frame. Good. There we go. Yeah. Let's get right to it. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. I struggle with this one. We have moved up 5 beats per minute, but I am doing it in double time. Keep pushing. Oh, shit. My bad. seemed to work out pretty well. I just forgot to turn up the volume. My bad. Thankfully, we didn't get that far into these exercises before I realized my volume was down. It happens. I make these mistakes, guys. It is Friday. We tired, but we're still in here like swimwear. We in there like swimwear. I didn't make up that line. That line's from a rap song. Rap-a-lot song. So now we're going to 100, we're doing at 105 beats per minute, the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. Happy Friday! It's the end of the week for all of us. I'm so psyched. It's been a really good week on the live stream with how many people have subscribed to the channel. Again, thank you guys so much for all the help. And I know somebody, my brother was, when I was talking to him earlier, he was like, oh, making 9 subscribers over the course of a live stream isn't a big deal. You know, people get hundreds of thousands or, you know, all these subscriptions and all the time. You know, like people on live stream get 9 every couple of minutes. And it's like, dude, I got 73 followers. Like, that's huge for me. This is a big week for me. So I was really excited. I'm thankful for all you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you for your subs. Thank you for the likes. Let's keep it going. Chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 105 beats per minute. Alright guys, now that we finished that up at 105 beats per minute, I'm going to take down this volume, which I forgot to do a little bit yesterday, because I don't want to blow people's eardrums out of their face holes. The side of their face holes? Yeah, the side of their face holes, so we're not trying to do all that, okay? We're going to get, did we do the sweep picking exercise yesterday? I believe that we did, but I'm not 100% sure, and I didn't go back to look at it. So we're just going to do the alternate, or not the alternate, the selective picking technique. And the selective picking technique is literally what you think. It's you selecting between, choosing between upstrokes and downstrokes, so alternate picking and hammer-ons and pull-offs, which is tapping. So you're basically selecting between alternate picking and tapping. That's literally what it is, okay? And based on the song. But this, we're only doing downstrokes for this particular exercise, at least as of right now. And so the downstroke exercise is literally, it's going to sound like triplets. So you can downstroke, 1, 1, so down, da, 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 triplet, triplet, triplet. That's what it's going to sound like at 90 beats per minute, obviously faster at 100. And then we're going to do it also at 110 beats per minute. I've explained this exercise a few times. If you have any questions about it, go ahead. You can ask me in the comment section. I should be posting something about this maybe this weekend, just so that people can see it. Again, I'm going to post one video this weekend for sure with tabs in the background. I haven't done that yet, so I don't want to promise like 3 or 4 different things. I'm going to do something with tabs in the background first. We'll see how that works out. If it works out, then I will continue to post other things. But we're just going to see how it looks first. But again, selective picking at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. 100 beats per minute, exact same exercise. It's not a hard exercise, guys. It's really not. It's not a hard exercise to think about. It's not a hard exercise to execute. So let's continue executing. killing it. Okay. Definitely played that one just a little longer than I had anticipated, but I really like that last one. I really like I like them all, but I just like the index and pinky one. I don't know why, just like. Yeah, it's the most fun one to do. I don't know how else to describe it. If you've done it before, it just feels more, I don't know, natural maybe. Maybe it's just the more natural feel of doing the index and pinky finger for selected picking exercises that makes it just more fun. But anyway, 110 beats per minute, same exercise, guys. Let's go. I love that one. I'll do it 15, 20 more times. I don't even care. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. We're going to get right to the scales. We're getting right to the boring shit, guys. Because it is, just because it's Friday doesn't mean we don't have to go into work. We're at work. We're going to put on that work hat. As my old track coach used to say, when you got that white t-shirt on, it's time to go to work. I still have no idea what that means, but, yeah, you do with that you will. I didn't make that up. Yeah, quickly, I was going to say this real quick. I do have 3 things about this channel I would like to say that are really important to say, so I will pause this. 3 things. Number 1, I do curse on this channel. It is normally set to people that this is an age-restricted channel. The only reason is because I curse. You will hear me curse sometimes, especially when I get frustrated, especially when it's a tough day and I'm too fatigued to get things done, but I'm still here. It happens. A lot of the influencers I would suggest as well. For some of these other exercises, they do curse as well. Okay, most musicians curse like sailors, but won't say so. I'm not censoring myself on this channel. I refuse to do that in real life. I think it's dumb. You know, it's not. I'm not purposefully mean to other people. I'm not directing my comments at anybody, so I don't feel like that's particularly an issue. Again, you could let me know in the comment section if you feel the need to do so, but I don't think cursing as a whole is a terrible thing. I don't really. It doesn't bother me when people curse, but some people are. I'm from the South, so I understand people. People really get upset about it. I don't get it, but you know, it is what it is. I get it if you're directing that towards somebody, but I don't get it. Just let me know what you guys think either way. Secondly, this channel, I don't do requests in this channel. I thought about doing something, which I will do in the future, hopefully, where people can request different cover songs, and they can, you know, donate $1, $10, or $5, or whatever it is to the channel. Whenever they request a song, I just have to make a list first, because I don't know if you play a song, or if you ask me to play something and I know that it's not on a list of songs with open licensing things, it's difficult, because then I can't, they'll take down the video. And yeah, it's great for the live stream, but it will, you know, I'll get, not warned, but I'll probably get, you know, small little things saying, hey, maybe be mindful of this. Otherwise, you know, we're going to have to start taking down these videos. I just don't want any problems with anybody, especially not YouTube. Lastly, if you have any serious questions regarding anything that I'm doing, I'm happy to answer them. I just prefer if they're long questions, more like hi and bye questions, or like, hey, how you doing, sort of things. that take more than basically a minute to explain. Ask me off stream, or understand that I'm not going to get to it to the very end of the video, but again, I prefer that you ask it off stream because it is just easier to deal with. And I can get to those questions and I can answer them wholly, and I can give you a more satisfactory response if you were to answer, if you were to ask me that question off stream. That's just how it is. The nature of these live streams is I have a limited amount of time, so I've got to make sure I figure those things out. Thank you, Nene. You're the best. No. At this time, let me see, is there any way to do a freestyle jam everyone together at the end? I wish I knew how to do that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. This isn't a Zoom session, so I can't just point to different people and say, okay, you in this box, you can play a solo here, 1 minute, this here. And it just would be tough to do in the hour and a half to 2 hours that I have. If I had a period of time where I could do that, where I set aside one day where everyone does a jam session, that would be one thing. And again, I don't know how to I haven't figured out how to make that work and everything else. Guys, I'm going to get started here with these scales. We're going to do the A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, followed by the B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Then we're going to take the tempo diunanda, 100 beats per minute, to 100 beats per minute, obviously. And then we're going to work on the A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale and follow that up with the B minor pentatonic scale. If you guys haven't done so already, I would really love it if you went ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe if you please. If you don't want to do that, then I understand. Just thank you for being here regardless. Happy Friday. Let's get to it. The boring stuff. We are going to do the B7th and B minor 7th chords today. So we're going to do the augmented chords, and I'm also going to do the B7 chords that we weren't able to do the other day because of the fact that I was really pressed for time. I cut those out. I promised him I would do them. Whatever we cut out of our sessions during the week, Monday through Friday, we will try to get to on the weekend, okay? That is almost a promise. It's not a guarantee, but it's practically a guarantee. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we get to it because it makes no sense to skip exercises when you're trying to get better. If you have to, you should make it up. Yeah, let's get right to it, starting with the A sharp, B flat minor A sharp, B flat major scale in first position. Let's go. Stretch at the beginning, at the first part of the fretboard, is really hard to do. Once you move up, the 1-3-5 stretch is easy. I say 1-3-5 meaning 1, 3, and 5, like when you have to do that one. So like the 2, 4, 6, 3, it gets easier the further you move up, obviously, because the spacing between the frets gets smaller and smaller. It's a frequency thing. Second position, A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm going to run through that again. Just wanted to change out of this and move to right here. I don't need to look at the screen again. I can move right to this screen. That would be great. Fifth position, B major scale, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Eighth position of the octave position of the A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Now, guys, we're going to get right into the B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Thank you for joining the session, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. If you haven't done so already, I would very much love for you to like the video. It helps me out immeasurably. Maybe also consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. If not, thank you for being here either way. Regardless, it is very helpful to the channel, and it's also helpful to me because it helps us keep pushing forward. Okay, so if you guys have a second here, I would much love it if you would just like the channel, like the video. Let's go. B major scale, 105 beats per minute, first position. Let's go. Second position, B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Happy Friday! Happy Friday, y'all. Fourth position. Fourth position. B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, guys. You know what? I want to run through that again. It did not end well. I did not end that cleanly, is what I should have said. Fifth position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. I wanted to end it correctly, as I always try to do. Let me take this tempo down here, down under. We're going to take it down 5 beats per minute, guys. Down to 100 beats per minute. If you haven't taken the chance already, I would very much love it if you could like the video. It would be very great. It would be really great for the channel. It is free. It costs you all of 3 seconds of your life. Alright, let's get right to these A sharp, B flat, minor pentatonic scales at 100 beats per minute. After I get some more of this guava, obviously. Shout out to Coffee for being awesome. Shout out to Coffee on Fridays for being awesome. Who doesn't like a delicious cup of dark roasted, coffee. It's delicious. Second position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go, yeah. Fourth position. Again, I'm not shutting my eyes to be pretentious. I'm still, like, even with the major scales, I'm working on trying to feel out where the chords are, where the scales are, and so sometimes you'll see me shut my eyes just to make sure that I'm not too much looking down at my fretboard. That seems to be an issue that I've been having. We're going to see how that works out. Fourth position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position. Sixth position, my bad. Sixth position, or the octave position of the A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's go. Happy Friday. Get right into the A sharp, B flat minor the B minor pentatonic scale. My bad, guys. B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. way back home. Let's get right into the third position, or second position of the B minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, B minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. The sixth position, or the octave position of the B minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, guys, we're going to go right into finding the note, which is the, I wouldn't say it's the terrible part. It's the part of the live stream where we work on finding the note. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to find a note. And finding the note is an exercise that was suggested by Joe Satriani. Joe Satriani, a very famous, very well-known in guitar world about, we don't need the metronome for this part, very famous about guitar. And he says that every instrument and every guitar player should know every instrument, every note, and every position all over the fretboard. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to find the B note all across the fretboard. Okay? And then we're going to do the chords, starting with, I'm going to start with the B minor, and B major seventh chords first, and then we're going to go to the augmented, the B flat augmented, and then the B augmented chords, and B diminished chords as well. So let's get right to it, guys. If you haven't done so already, I would very much love it if you would hit that thumbs up button for the video. It's the freest way that you can help me grow this channel as quickly as possible. It helps me move up in the algorithm a little bit more. And yeah, helps me get a little bit more notoriety as I continue to keep moving forward, guys. I would really love it. If not, thank you for being here either way. I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully you are learning something as I am trying to learn with you. Let's go. Starting with the B note. Again, we already know we're in standard tuning of D, A, D, G, B, E, which is important to know because it gives you a starting point for where all of the notes are across the fretboard. In this channel, on this channel, for the most part, 99.999%, I reserve just that 0.00001% of the time where I will actually change the guitar tuning for different reasons. But for strictly learning purposes, I don't see the point in changing standard tuning into a different tuning. It just doesn't make sense. Even if I was just going a half step down, making everything flat, so instead of E, it would be E flat. Doesn't make sense for the channel. But anyway, when you're finding a note, on the fretboard, if you know where the first position of that fret is, if you know it below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that fret number, and you find its octave position above the 12th fret. Similarly, if you only know the position of that note above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number, and you find it below the 12th. You find it that fret number below the 12th frets, and yeah, that's basically it. So the B note, we know it's on 7. So we know it's on the 7th string of the bottom E string. So 7, you add 12 to that number, it gives you 19. You subtract 7 from 19, you get 17. So this is what it sounds like. That's the B note in its octave position on the E string, the low E string. Similarly, it's on 7 and 19 on the high E string as well. Which brings us back to 7 and 19 on the low E string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which puts us at 2 and 14. Where it frets 2 and 14 on the bottom A string. Again, you add 12 to 2, you get 14. You subtract 12 from 14, you get 2. Guys, it's not that hard. It's simple math. You can find any note on any string, but the method we're doing is how you find a note in its octave position on the 12th string, or on the same string, is what I should say, on the 12th string. So now we're back to 7 and 19. 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. Back to 7 and 19 on the top E string. Then we go to the B string. We already know it's in B. Because we already know it's in B, you add 12. We consider B, because when you play it open, it's considered 12. When you play an open string, it's considered 0 in tablature. So you add 12 to 0, you get 12. So you're going to play open and 12. And if you subtract 12 from 12, you get 0. So back to open and 12. Frets open and 12 on the bottom E string, guys. Now back to our lovely 7 and 19 strings, or fret numbers on the fretboard, so we can get right into the low E string, which puts us at 7 and 19 again. You get it. So smart. I'm just going to put us here up on the A string, which puts us at 4 and 17. I'm sorry, 2 and 14 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, which puts us at 9 and 21. Again, you add 12 to 19 and you get 21. You subtract 12 from 21 and you get 9. My bad. You add 12 to 9 and you get 21. You subtract 12 from 21 and you get 9. That's how that works out. Now back to 12 and 14 on the A string. Now back to 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. Which puts us at 7 and 19 on the high string. And we already know on the B string we're going to play open and 12. On any open string, if you're playing that key like the A string, you'll play open and 12 as well. If you're on the G string, you play open and G as well. Open and 12 on the G string. But now we're going to the G string trying to find the B note, which puts us at 4 and 16. Which puts us back to the D note, which puts us back to 9 and 21. Go back to 2 and 14 on the A string. With the 2 and 14 on the A string, we're going to go right back to the bottom E string, which puts us at 7 and 19. And we're going to finish off like this. In any case, guys, we're going to get right into the chords. So, like I said before, we're going to start with the B7th chords and then the B minor 7th chords, which is going to suck today because it's going to take us about 25 minutes as opposed to the normal 20 because we've got to work on these other B chords. You're asking me why. It's because early on this week, I did not do these chords because I was lacking in time. So we're going to run through these chords either way. This minor 7th chords. I only show you the bottom four. Okay, so here are the bottom 2 rows of that. So hopefully you can see that. I'm sure you can type them into your search bar, and you can see them. This is the most boring part, doing this stuff, because it's not fun. It's annoying. But if we're going to get better as guitar players, it's something that just has to get done. You can sit here and complain and moan and get all upset about it, but at the end of the day, practicing chords and practicing scales are fundamental to the art of music. If you play an instrument that you can play chords on, whether it be a marimba or you can play, you can with a marimba if you put the sticks in between your hands and your fingers, which happens, people do. Or you play keyboard, or you play guitar, or you play bass, any instrument you can play a chord with, which you don't normally play chords with bass, but if you've ever seen Thundercat, that dude does crazy things with his bass. So, yeah, let's get right to it, guys. We're right into the 7th chords. So let's do that, and then we're going to go to the minor diminished, or the B flat diminished, B flat augmented, followed by the B diminished and the B augmented. Because those are easier chords, it's not going to take us any time to really get through them. So let's get started with these B7 chords. This isn't working out for me. So we're right here. I don't know why this is not playing. Oh, there we are. Stupid mistake. I just had to move my finger. Then right here. Then here. Then here. Let's go one more time. And then here. Actually here, then here, then little bar, then here, right here, little bar, then big bar, and then right here, and then here, then right here. Go right into these inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. Time. And then, right here. Right here. Let's do the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this right here. Weak foot. What's good, my guy? You're the best. I gotta change this. I just turned my head over and I just seen that you liked the video, man. I appreciate you doing that. those of you who haven't done it before or have not liked the video already, I would love for you to go ahead and do that right now. It's awesome. Weakfoot, you're the best, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to get right to these chords. Like I said the other day, I had to skip over the B 7th chords and the B minor 7th chords because of lack of time, which is why I'm doing them today. And then we're going to get into the augmented and diminished chords. So I'm going to finish up with these, starting with the rhythm chords of the 7th, do the B minor 7th, then we can get right into the augmented and diminished chords, okay? So let's get it going, guys. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everybody who's been helping out with the channel. I appreciate all of you for, showing love, even just showing up on the channel. For those of you who have been able to like, comment, and subscribe today, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure this week to look at my account and see that people have been subscribing, which is very helpful. It's motivating for me. Thank you, guys. Let's get right to it, okay? Starting with the rhythm chords. Sounded less something like this right here. So is it? Oh, actually, then you are here. Again, like, then hear this weird, then we're gonna bar that shit out, right here, and then this weird one, and then right here. Again. Oh, I'm sorry. It's right here. Then this unique one. Right here. Right here. And then from here to this weird one right here. This weird one. Right here. Let's go to the bottom 4 string chords, guys. We're almost done with these chords. Yeah. Time. Right here. Right here. Let's get right into these melody chords, guys. B minor 7th melody chords. Let's get to it. These are my least favorite because I'm not as good at these ones as I am in a lot of other ones, but I'm definitely not great at these. So, but just because we're not great at something doesn't give us an excuse not to do it. In fact, it actually requires us to do it more frequently, which is why I put the minor sevenths and the major seventh chords every other day as opposed to doing them every third day, so that we do more of those reps than we do the major chords and the diminished and augmented chords, because I need to learn these and I need to learn them new. So. Second chords. Let's go. Let's go again. Right into the rhythm chords, bottom four string chords, then we're going to do the augmented chords, the augmented and diminished chords, which are we're going to breeze through those. Not that we're going to go quickly, but because the shapes are practically identical, it makes it easier to get through them, which is why I didn't choose particularly today as opposed to doing the major chords. We just happened to fall on a day where we were doing augmented chords. So we got a little lucky there, guys. We're going to have to keep working on it. If you haven't done so already, please like the channel. Please like and subscribe, or at least give the video a thumbs up. It is helpful, guys. I love it, and you love it, we love it, we all love it. If you haven't done so already, guys. Either way, hundreds for all you guys for being here on a Friday. Everybody knows being here on Friday sucks. Everybody know practice by yourself sucks. It's awful. It's not awful. It's just not fun in the sense that, like, you know, when you're playing guitar, playing music, not everything. Learning is not always the stereotypical version of fun. But as long as we're doing this stuff together, guys, it's going to be a lot easier. So, rhythm chords. Oh, there we go. That's not the right It's because I'm right here. One more time. In here. Let's get to the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. One more time, guys. Right here. Right here. Alright guys, now that we finished that up, we're going to get right into the diminished and augmented chords, which are our favorites because they are the simplicity of them provided by their similarity in shapes makes it, for a Friday night, a very, Friday afternoon really, appealing thing to do because it is hard to stay focused and practice, especially on days when you don't want to. And the days that we want to do them the least are the days that we have to do them the most. When it comes to working out, when it comes to doing things that you know are good for you, sometimes you have to understand and say to yourself, you know what, I got to get through this shit, and it's going to be terrible, but at the same time, I'm going to feel so much better about myself, and it's going to help me build that confidence that I need to play guitar live, because I'm working on skill sets that, as much as I hate, as much as I can't stand, I understand are a necessary part of my progress. And so that's what we're here to do these things together so that it doesn't suck so bad when you are by yourself, because we're doing this as a collective. So let's go. Starting with the B diminished chords, okay? B flat diminished, A sharp, B flat diminished chords. Again, it says B flat. B flat and A sharp are identical, okay? The only reason they'd be different is if they are written in music notation. And if you're not reading music, which most of you probably aren't or probably don't have to, okay, you don't need to know this. But A sharp and B flat are the same note, the same position, same place. If somebody asks you to play an A sharp chord, it's the same thing as playing a B flat chord. That's what it is. It's just notated differently. Now, if you want to ask me who discovered the difference between sharp, or who invented sharps and flats, I could not tell you. Could not tell you for the life of me. But I could tell you, again, that they're the same thing. A sharp and B flat are the same thing. Not all sharps are the same, not all flats are the same, but A sharp and B flat are sonically and positionally and scalarly identical. I don't know if I said that right. So let's go right here. remind me of Scooby-Doo. One of my favorite cartoons growing up. Let's go right into the inside chords, guys. A sharp, B flat, diminished inside chords. Let's go. Time. Rhythm chords, guys. Right into the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this one, but these are my favorite. You set yourself up, you put these chords in the position that they're supposed to be in, and you just let it go. Obviously, just slide up and down. Fretboard. Right here. Let's go again. Right into the augmented chords, guys. These are not hard. Okay, same concept. These are even easier somehow. You ask yourself, could it get easier? It does. The augmented chords are easier. They just are. Because the shapes for the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords are identical. basically, with the exception of an index and a pinky finger. Whether you're barring off the G and the B string with your index finger, or you are putting down your pinky finger to make sure that you're hitting the bottom E string. It's that simple. Okay, we're going to start with the melody chords, which is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the inside, the rhythm chords and bottom 4 string chords, but the melody chords are exactly the same too, as well. Let's go again. Go right into the inside chords, guys, that sound like this. Again, difference between the inside chords, the melody chords, and the rhythm chords are just this. The inside chords, you're going to play literally every string except for the bottom, the top and bottom E strings, so it's going to look like this. Where you bar off the G and the E string with your G and the B string, with your index finger. The rhythm chords, you just add that pinky, so it's going to sound like this. And with the bottom 4 string chords, you're just going to lift up that index finger instead of barring off the B and the G. You're just going to put it on the G, so it's going to sound like this. And you move that up and down the fretboard on position from, well, I'll say the fret number for the index finger will be frets 3 and fret 7, and I believe after that it's +4, which puts you at fret 11. So I believe so. It's going to sound like this. That's my bad. Then right here 7. Then right here 11. So smart. Here. Right into the rhythm chords. It goes. String chords that are literally, you lift up that index finger and you sounds like this. Into the B chords, guys. We've already seen the B chords, the B diminished chords. That should be more Pacific, more like the Pacific Ocean with it. Don't you mad? I'm going to show you guys these, and then we're going to talk about them, and then we're going to do them, okay? So I'm going to show you these B diminished chords. We're going to do them. It's going to suck, but these are way better than doing the major minors or the 7th chords. 7th chords I am particularly terrible about, which is why we work on them so often, so that we don't have to focus. Again, these are the bottom part of those bottom 4 string chords. And in case you weren't here before and you forgot and didn't understand, I will get into what makes it easy to learn these once I get through the diminished chords. Let's go. So we're going to start with this first one, which for some reason is going to be difficult for me. So we're right here. And that puts us here. Oh, I don't actually do that one because I did that one before. let's go right to these inside chords. Let's sound like this right here. Let's go back down, okay? Time to go back up. Let's go back down. One more time, let's go. Let's go again, light. Let's go right into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this right here. This one is just going to be open, a lot of open strings right here. Oh, my bad. Let's go again. Let's go one more time. And now let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords for the D, B diminished chords. We are almost done, guys, with the diminished chords. Now we're going to go right to the augmented chords, which puts us basically at the end of the chord sections. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Thank you for stopping by if you were able to stop by. Hunters to all you guys. You guys are the best. If you haven't done so already, I would love it very much if you could like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It is very helpful. It is free. And in order for me to continue to make this channel as free as possible, I have to get to the subscriber level that I need to get the YouTube partnership program. So if you could like and comment, subscribe to the channel. If you just want to help a guy out who's trying to get to that next level, by all means, just like and comment on the video. If you don't want to do that, just thank you for being here either way. Let's get it going. Okay? Almost done here. Oh, actually, it's here. is why I do these on the live stream, because if not, I'd just be noodling around on my guitar, not working on the music that we need to be working on. I don't know why this keeps going down. This is a shitty chair. I only bought it for like 15 bucks. I don't even think I spent that much on it. B augmented chords, guys. Let's get these finished. Let's get it going. We are right, Joe. 3. Right to these inside chords, these rhythm chords, guys. These are so easy. We're gonna work on these right here. So basically, you know what it is. The drill is you play these inside chords that look like this. Well, it's hard for me to do it on this one particularly because it's at the nut, which makes it hard. So let me just do the one on the 4th fret. So starting on the 4th fret, same thing, guys. Inside chords look like this. You bar up the G and B string with your index finger. All right, with the it's gonna sound like this. Inside chords. Rhythm chords, you're just going to add your pinky to this bottom one, so it's going to sound like this. Play 5 notes and still have that G and B barred off. Rhythm chord, bottom 4 string chords, you're going to lift up that index finger and you're only going to play the G note as opposed to, or the G string, as opposed to the G and B barred off together. So it's going to sound like this. Bottom one's hard for me to say because it's just like, you have to start with these ones right here. So we're going to go here. You're just going to add that, well, in this particular position. In this particular position on the fretboard, it's just your index, your ring finger, because the G and B string you don't bar off because they're played open. So it's here. And you switch here. And here. Right here. Then here. The bottom 4 string chords, guys, and we don't need much for that. We're going to play the same things, except we're not going to bar off the bottom 2 strings with the G, but the G string. So it's going to sound like this. Finished with the chords for the day, guys. We're done. We're done. Now we can do the fun stuff. We're going to go to the lick of the week. I posted it into the chat if you haven't seen that already. The reason I'm leaning over is because I have a little bit of strained back today. I don't know why that is. It's very annoying, but it is what it is. We're going to keep going, guys. We're going to keep pushing, trying to do better, trying to keep killing it as we do every single day. If you haven't done so already, I would very much like for you to like the video. It is very simple to do. It's also very helpful to me and to the channel, which is just me by myself in a room, poorly lit. Let's get right to it, guys. So we're gonna run over this. Well, let me run it through this again. So that's where we are. It sounds like this. So we know that one. Now we're gonna go work on the OD riff from Polyphia. Okay, it is a harder one to work on because it's just a hard. Well, not harder. That's not true. It's just different. But we're working on this one. As I said, we're not working on the ABC Polyphia riff on the stream anymore. I worked on it a little bit earlier today. I'm working on it later tonight, and the whole goal is to get it done by the end of the year, hopefully. We'll see. It's been a hell of a month, hell of a year, hell of a week, hell of a day. Let's get going, guys. We're going to keep working on these Polyphia riffs until we get one of them up there. We're going to knock this one out of the park. So hopefully this is the one it sounds like. Is the part we're working on, which is very, very difficult because I'm trying to figure out where the placement of all this shit goes. So it's like. So that's the part I'm working on right now. This is one measure. This is one measure. I'm going to try to work on measure 1 and 2 together at the same time, but again, they are, measure 2 is crazy. So let's see if we can do this. the second measure is even harder because you're like, I don't know if this is played like, I don't know how this is played because you're right here. You hit this note right here, and then I'm not sure if these are tapped or it's not clear as to what's happening here. It's, and then so I'm like, I'm thinking it's like you tap it and then it'd be like, that's the hard part about this part is I'm not sure if it's tapped or if it's played with chords. Because like this one, you hit this hammer on this note, and so are these hammer-ons too? Some tablature is hard because you're not sure what the author is trying to do because the music isn't written by the individual who wrote it, and the individual that wrote it, Timmy Henson, had a specific logic behind why he's picking and fretting things the way that he is. For cool effects, but he does it in a specific way so that your fingers flow like they're dancing. In order to figure that out, I gotta go back and watch some of his tapes so I can make sure I know what I'm doing here. So, sticking in this particular area, we're right here. Then it's on that one a lot longer, but I have to figure out the second measure here. It's not that it's hard. I'm trying to figure out the logic behind or what they're doing because it doesn't make sense with what they've written here. It does make sense, but it doesn't take into account what the picking hand is doing. If the picking hand is helping with the tapping or if I'm just tapping with my fretting hand. So I got to figure that out before I continue to play further because then I don't want to. It makes no sense to learn a song wrong just to try to get it through it. So I'm going to try to go figure that out later today. We're going to work on these backing tracks, guys, and hopefully you will be able to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and judge me based on whether I'm doing good, whether I'm doing bad, whether I should do better. Let me know what you think. It's good to see you guys. Happy Friday. one last improvisational thingamajig, and we're going to be done with it today. Oh, I don't even have to play through the next one. I was going to switch pages, but I don't need to because it's playing the song that I need. B major. Happy Friday, y'all. These chords are B, F sharp major. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I'm going to have for today. We ran through everything we needed to do. We made up for the things that we needed to make up for this week. We got through the scales, we got through the chords, and we did it in record time, which is not record time in any sense other than just the fact that we were able to do this in the amount of time that I had personally thought it was going to take. And we're thankful for that. Because we did the augmented chords today, we were able to get through these things a little bit more quickly. So for those of you who've not joined the channel, let me get my spiel real quick, and maybe you might consider joining. If you're not going to consider joining, maybe consider liking and commenting or sharing with people who are trying to A, either accomplish their goals, or B, want to work on getting better at guitar. We try to do this, I try to do this to try to get people more interested in guitar, to get more people involved in practicing their guitar for the ones that have one. And for those of you who just want to see somebody accomplish their dreams, this might actually be the channel for you. At the very least, it is at no cost to you. So if you want to like, comment, and subscribe to the video, that would be very helpful. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go over my spiel before I end the episode. This channel is, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. And this channel is about 4 things. And the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream, including the live stream, will be our practice session and our improvisational section. So in the practice session, it's about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, because everybody knows when you practice by yourself, that sucks. It is not fun. It is boring. But unfortunately, it is a absolutely fundamental and necessary and essential process. Not just necessary; it's an essential process in order for you to get from the beginner to the advanced, and from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, which is what we are trying to do here. What I'm trying to do, at least, and hopefully that is an objective of yours as well. We would do that by every single day going through some kind of routine that involves practice, involves warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord voicings, different chord progressions, as well as different picking patterns, different strumming patterns. Oftentimes, even maybe different finger picking patterns, which I've never said before, but I think that might be a necessary thing to figure out how to do, especially when there's economy picking and sweep picking and all those different types of picking, and sometimes chicken picking. Sometimes it requires you do hybrid picking, which requires you picking using these other two fingers outside of your picking fingers. And obviously, we're going to be doing licks of the week and chords and cover songs to help bring promotional things to the channel. Secondly, the improvisational section is about me improving on the live stream. So I'll improv on the live stream, and you get to sit in your throne of judgment. Sit back, tell me what you think about what I'm doing, if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if it sounds good, if it sounds terrible, and let me know why. You get to post that yourself if you want to. It's my hope at a certain point you will feel not only comfortable but confident enough to where you can use the backing tracks I have in my own song, or in my own channel, which are not mine, but you can use because they're open license things. So you can use them, record yourself playing against them, and hopefully upload that to YouTube. And with your permission, I would like to at the very least talk about it on the channel, so we can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything. Yeah. Basically, the third thing is to take those skills, obviously, to get this. We're trying to get as good as we possibly can at improvisational music, to go from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational music playing, to do the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X and me uploading that music, whether I'm songwriting or singing or writing guitar parts. It's about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X, whether I'm creating synthesizers, things of that nature. 100% of the music I will be uploading will be in an effort for me to get better. 90% of it will be for me personally in my own personal projects, where the other 10% will be divided into two parts: music I create for other individuals who are looking for music, new music to sing on, to rap on, whatever, and other people who are looking for film scores where they're trying to make their own cinematic 3-minute, 5-minute film, short films, using scores that they don't necessarily have access to. But because I work with a particular association, if they are looking for songs and music, what they're trying to create, it's my hope that they will be able to use some of the stuff that I have. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to go ahead and say the fourth thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel. Like today we had a few people here. We had a couple likes, a couple comments here and there. Weakfoot, you're number one. You're the best dog. Number one. When people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation, because I get to go back and look at these videos and see how far I've come, see if I've gotten anywhere, see if I'm still stuck in first gear. But when I get live stream comments, it tells me or lets me know that there are things that I can do, things that I can fix in real time, and there are other things that may actually cost money when people tell me to fix them. I'm like, well, I may have to hold off on that, like lighting and sound things, because I've got a bunch of stuff I need to work on to create the best sounds that I can have for the quality of this program. Secondly, I ask people to check out because I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program for lack of subscribers, and I'm not with the YouTube partnership program for lack of subscribers, I ask people to check me out on my Ko-fi account by donating to my Ko-fi account. Again, that is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as $1 if you would like to the channel, and that helps out. You don't have to. Again, I'm trying to make this channel as free for you as I am for me, or free for me as I'm trying to make it free as possible. The only way I can do that is if I'm making an average of basically what private lessons would be. And I think at the time I was taking private lessons a few years ago, it was at $20 for the half hour, which is $40 an hour, which is way more than what I was thinking I was asking. So you guys check it out. If you get private lessons, tutors, and math, things of that nature, you can check them out. And so if I was able to make that just from advertiser-driven revenue, which I'm not trying to make that off the public because I know the public's struggling, and it seems like a slap in the face to ask people to donate when things are really hard. But if you have the extra bucks and you want to spend it on somebody who's trying to get further or get into a better position, go ahead and do that. If you don't want to, I understand. Just like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's the freest way you can help out with the channel. The other way you can help out from a financial perspective is by joining me on cryptocurrency platforms, on centralized exchange platforms. You can do so by adding, well, if you'd like to, you can subscribe to those platforms using my referral link. If you spend $50 or more and you make X amount of trades on any of those platforms, they will offer you $50 cash back, or $100 cash back, or $100 off trading fees. Whatever it is, it's not the same because it changes all the time. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and by extension, this channel, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform. So I hope that you'll do that, because even if you sign up and decide it's not for you and you don't want to spend a dime on those websites, or you decide you don't like cryptocurrency, then that's fine. But again, do your own research. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile. I've seen my account make and lose, $40 within 20 minutes, at least in the last day or so, easy. And that's how it happens, man. But again, I'm an investor. I'm not really a trader. So I purchase cryptocurrency when it goes down, and I hope that in 10 years that it will, or I can sell it off later on in the year, or when it hits a specific target point, then I can get rid of it so I can get more of that particular thing. So that's my strategy. You guys can check out your own strategies. Do whatever it is you feel is necessary. Do your own research. Be smart. Those markets are extremely volatile. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I'm sharing my passion of music with you, and I'm very passionate about trading crypto. I like it. It's fun. And if you're age eligible and regionally eligible, meaning that you're old enough to, which on this channel you probably should be, because this channel is for 18 and up, because I curse. If you're regionally eligible, meaning you live in a region where you are allowed to trade cryptocurrency, then by all means, go ahead and do so. Lastly, the easiest way to help join the channel, help the channel out, is just basically by subscribing to me across all platforms. Helping me grow my YouTube channel is awesome and very helpful. But also subscribing to me on Facebook, or on Instagram, or on TikTok, or on Twitch is the easiest way to help me grow those platforms too, because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Will inevitably help me grow this other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little tired. I might take a little nappy nap, but I'm feeling really good. It's been a really great day. It's been a really great week being here with you guys, and also the other things I'm doing at work. So, like I said before, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I hope that you will help me build this. But in any case, I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Be safe this weekend. Be safe. Be smart. Have fun. Make good choices. And if you don't make good choices, just don't make any really stupid choices. Be smart. Use your big brain, so we can see you on Saturday.